All right. Follow up with Pee Wee. Pee Wee, I think we talked about 4 months ago, and you was having a good time with the Fetty and all that good shit, and you gave us a little bit of your background. What's been going on since then? As far as like being on the streets, substance use, and maybe
I went to jail.
going to jail.
I went to jail, and I was able to go back home for a little while. I was able to go back home, and then I messed it up myself by using again. I relapsed and came back out here on the streets. So I've basically been out here like about a week and a half now, and I'm doing the same thing, man. I'm still doing Fetty. I just kind of been trying to take it slow, but I still got that monkey on my back, man. I'm still trying to, I guess I'm gonna try to wean myself off, but it's hard for me, but it might be easy for somebody else, but yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at right now in my little situation, but.
What was it like kicking in jail? Tell me about that kick.
I told him when I got there, hey, I'm an IV drug user and I've been doing fentanyl. So the nurse was like, oh man, you're gonna be bouncing off the walls, man. All we could help you out with is like we could give you these two pills for 8 days, and if that don't work, we'll give you some boxing after that, man. And I was in there it only took me like 6 days to kick, but those 6 days was like that was hell. It was worse than kicking Brown. Those 6 days I was in a single man cell, and usually you're there like 2 or 3 days, and then they ship you off to Del Valley. So the doctor was like, hey, we're gonna keep you here, until I sign you off, and they'll come every day, do your blood pressure and take your temperature. So I wasn't able to eat for about 4 of them days.
For only 4 days?
Only 4 days I wasn't able to eat. I'll take a bite of the apple because they were just giving Johnny's in the single man cells like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
And an apple, and I'll take a bite of the apple, and I was just throwing up every day, man, throwing up. Just sometimes I would just lay there and then get up and just stick my finger in my mouth, make myself throw up because I knew I was gonna have to throw up like it was gonna. So
Did you get the chills and all?
Everything, man. I had the chills, man.
Could you sleep?
Nah, man. I'm tossing and turning. I was waiting for the nurse to come. She'll come like 2 or 3 in the morning, and when she comes to give me the medication, I was like waiting for that. Whenever I took the medication, that's when I was able to sleep. Like, not that long, but I was asleep for like 3 or 4 hours, and I'm up again. But yeah, man, when I got to Del Valley, and then, I had regular trays, access to regular trays, I was able to eat more, and then, they have the vending machines in there now, so I bought a lot of sweets and shit, bought honey buns and stuff like that, but, man, those first, I say 4 or 5 days right there, man, that was hell right there, kicking that fentanyl, but.
Were you jonesing after that, after the kick, like kind of feeling like I want to fix or?
Yeah, I would have dreams. I'm not gonna lie. I was being my cell, man. I was in a 2-man cell. The other guy in my cell, he spoke nothing but Spanish. He wasn't able, I talked to him a little bit, but man, I'll be laying there and I'll be having dreams, and I thought I was out here in the world doing fixing and stuff, and then I catch myself wake up and. Like, man, I'm in jail, man. This ain't real. It wasn't real. It was out of a dream.
Those using dreams are crazy. They're wild, right?
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. And even when they came and gave me a TB shot, I'm looking at the lady with the syringe. Like, I'm looking at the syringe, like, man. And she's like, man, most people, they don't like getting shots. They look away or whatever. But I'm like, nah, it's cool, man. She gave me a little TB shot and shit on back, and that's kind of when I started having the dreams. Because I saw that, and then I went back, went to sleep, and then I'm like, man. A couple of times I did that, man. I woke up in the middle of the night just having dreams of fixing, and then I had other dreams too, like just being
But, so check this out. I've had tons of using dreams, and it's usually I'm registering the blood in the syringe, right? And then I wake up. Yeah, I've never been able to get high in one using dream, and I probably had 25 at least.
That's how it was with me too.
You don't fix.
I don't know. I had a dream. I was going to go score, and then I was in fix, but I had just went to go score, and I just left from there, and boom, I wake up like I never got to actually fixing my dream, and then that's what happens to like everybody. Mostly everybody, they wake up right before that. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but it was a good thing I went there because I was able to kick and get off of it. And when I came out, I was like, yeah. I told my girl, yeah. She goes, well, now that you kicked, that's good. You're able to, you don't have to be, you ain't gonna be coming and going like you were or whatever. And just, to stay away from them people that they ain't your friends and stuff. Just stay away from them, and you'll be doing good or whatever. And after a while being at the house, my girl was at work, and I told her, man, I need to look for a job. I'm gonna look for a job. And I was going to look for a job for real, and I went to a couple places and stuff, and then I ended up catching the bus and coming over here. And sure enough, right there where I was at, man, they tempted me, hey, you gonna take it here, you gonna take it here, and I ended up taking the hit, doing a fix, and I just went home. And I was still lying to my girl, and boom, the next day she goes to work. I take a shower, and I come back over here, and I started doing it like that, and then she finally realized she knew, she's like, man, I know you're using this shit. I could tell by the way you, I could tell by your voice. I could tell when you're high, this and that. So she's like, I already told you, man, you ain't gonna be here. You're gonna be, getting on it because, my granddaughter's here, and my daughter, and they know. My daughter knows what you do, and they ain't gonna be seeing you all night and out and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want you to drop anything accidentally, and my granddaughter picks it up. So I'm like, man, I can understand all that.
So what?
Man, she just told me, she's like, man, look, man, go check yourself into a rehab or go get help. And once you're in some kind of rehab or whatever, call me and let me know, and I know for sure. And you're able to come home after that, like whenever you just clean yourself up and get sober. You know what I'm saying? Doors always open, man.
So you left. Did you leave like in a good manner, or were you guys fighting?
No, I left in a good manner because I was like, man, I understand where she's coming from. I know, the situation.
You just
I know
said,
my granddaughter. I was like, man, all right, I'm like, man. She's like, man, you can come over here. Just call me before you come. And let me know. You come over here, and you got. I wash the clothes and stuff. You got clean clothes. Come over here, shower. You come over here, eat over there. You even spend the night. We come late and it's too late. You can't. The bus ain't running. All like you spend the night. You can stay a couple nights, a weekend or whatever like that. But if you're gonna continue to be using, you're gonna have to use out there. If you come over here, the days you do come over here, I'm gonna have to have you empty your pockets. Make sure you don't have no rigs or no dope on you because I don't want that in the house. So I was like, yeah, I understand and stuff. I called her the other day and I went over there and she told me, she's like, you don't have anything on you, right? And I'm like, nah. She's like, you sure, man? I'm like, nah, look, man, I ain't to my party. Like, I ain't got nothing, man. I'm just came to grab some clothes, take a shower over there.
So that board, so like, she went to work and you're just kicking it with nothing to do, like watching TV?
Yeah, I was just watching TV and.
So that boredom kicks in and then.
Man, I went back. I relapsed. Like I was already thinking that.
You already knew what you were gonna do
when I got out of jail.
Left.
When I got out of jail, I already knew. I was lying to people, man. Like, yeah, man, I kicked. So I ain't gonna go back out there and get on this, man.
Mm-hmm.
But back in my mind, I was like, man, I'm gonna go get high just one more last time. I'm kind of scared because most people they go to jail and they come out, they think they could do the same amount that they did, and they end up doing that amount and ODing or whatever. So I was like, man, I'm just gonna do a little bit. I ain't gonna do, what I was doing and stuff like that. I'm just gonna probably just do a little bit, So I started off like smoking just a little bit. And, I figured, damn, it didn't hit me, so I smoked a little bit more and ended up doing like a little shot. So I was able to take.
You did a shot of fentanyl?
Yeah, but just a little, like
that's
a little
dangerous.
Bit. Not as much as I was doing before, and I did like if somebody was to barely start, just like 20 units, a little bit of it. And I just did that, and after that, I was like, man, the next day, I was just thinking about it, and when I went home, I was thinking about it, and I was already in my mind, I was already like, man,
you're like,
when my girl goes to work, I'm gonna get ready. Yeah, when my girl goes to work, I'm gonna take a shower, and I'm gonna burn off over there and try to come back before she gets off work. And then she kind of knew I was bullshitting because she had called me, and she was like, hey, where you at? You ain't, I'm already at the house, I got off early. So I'm like, man, I'm over here, by downtown. And she's like, what are you doing over there? I was like, I was looking for jobs, man, I said, the other place sent me down here because they said that this location down here will probably be hiring. I was just bullshitting her, and she's like, all right, well, if you ain't home by 6, then stay out there, man. And she gets off like at 4 in the afternoon, so I left like at 9 in the morning. So I'm like, all right, I'm already on my way home. I'm waiting on the bus. And like 2 hours, I was really still over here bullshitting. Like 2 hours go by, and she's calling me, and I see, so I'm like, I ignore her call a couple of times. And then I actually do go to the bus stop. I call her and I'm like, man, I'm about to catch the bus right now. She's like, man, look, it's already 6. I told her, if you ain't home by 6, just stay out there. I'm like, man, look, I'm catching the bus right now. So she did the little video, like the video chat, so she could see. And I showed her, look, I'm at the bus stop right here. And, you know, the bus is coming right now. So she's like, all right, man. I got on the bus and I went home. And I got home by like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. And I took a shower at 8. And I ain't gonna lie, when I was watching TV for a little while, and then I was laying there already thinking, like,
You're like, I want to leave again.
Man, I got $10 in my pocket. You know, should I get something right now, or I'm just wait till tomorrow? You know, I'm just gonna wait. So I just waited for the same thing for her to get ready to go to work. And after she took off, I got up and took a shower and everything. And I burnt off out the back door, went to go catch the bus, and it was on again like that. Like,
so where are you at, like, in your use? Like, are you like, I'm down with this and this is what I do, I'm gonna keep running, or are you like?
I'm iffy right now, man. I'm stuck in the middle because I kind of do want to go back to the house and all that. You know, I ain't gonna lie, out here it was cold last night.
Yeah.
I was over there, and I mean they weren't running everybody off, but I know I don't stay there, so I'm like, man, I'm gonna just go somewhere where I can chill.
Over at the game.
I'm like, man, I'm gonna go somewhere where I can chill and something. I went and sat right there by the doors to that bank for a little while, but I'm like, man, it's cold, motherfucker out here. I'm like, man, and then my phone broke yesterday, so I know I wasn't able to call my girl or nothing. I dropped my phone and the screen's all black, and I could power it on, I could feel it vibrate, like it turns on, but the screen's just all black, so I'm like, dang, man.
It's gonna be cold.
I wanted to call her and tell her, hey, man, can I go to the house and that? But I wasn't able to, and then I don't like asking nobody for their phone or nothing, but.
So what are you gonna do?
Last night, I ended up chilling right there for a little while. You know, it got later. It got about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. And I had like $7, so I walked to the store, and there was an older lady that's in there. She was working, and I asked her, I was like, hey, you need some help with the trash or something, you know? So she was like, yeah, if you don't mind. I'm like, the trash right here. She's like, if you could do the ones by the gas and all of them, I'll hook you up with like whatever, you know, hook you up with a couple of hot dogs, donut, and a drink over there. I'm like, all right, you know, it's cool. But I was really taking my time because I was going in the store, kind of like staying kind of warm. And then I did the trash, and I stayed in there just talking to her. I talked to her till like 4 or 5 in the morning.
She probably knew what was up, you think?
Yeah, I think she knew. Cause I mean, she would go outside and smoke cigarettes every now and then. I'll go outside with her. I just told her that, I told her, she's like, what are you doing out here and this and that? I said, man, I really don't got nowhere to go right now, so I just came out here, you know. I was gonna buy something at the store, but I see you with the trash and stuff like that. I really don't got no. She's like, yeah, you can hang out, you know, as long as, you know, you ain't trying to steal or nothing like that. Come in here steal or nothing. I'm like, no, I'm just.
Do you want to go to a shelter?
I mean, like not right now. I could probably go home. You know, I just gotta make a phone call and stuff. Like, I was gonna tell my girl.
But you're gonna be strung out.
Yeah, I know, but I'll probably just go.
So
go home
you think you're gonna go home, be strung out, and stay there and play that game, or what?
Nah, I mean, I probably could just go there for like a day or two and then burn off. But I was, you know, I was actually thinking like I was gonna go to the Suboxone doctor today because he said go on Wednesdays and Fridays. But by the time I realized it was already like 2, I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to catch the buzz and then I don't know all this other stuff. So I'm like, man, I'm probably just gonna holler at him tomorrow, and even though it's Thursday. I'm like, man, I'm still gonna probably pop up over there early in the morning and try to see him, you know, try to see the Suboxone doctor, see if I can get a prescription, and try to just, and like, I mean, I'd probably be better out here kicking, but having the Suboxones, you know.
Nah, you need that's. I'd strongly recommend that you do what you were talking about, like go see the doctor and get the subs, because just so you know, man, like if you were to fucking stop and go back to your girls, like, and you're sitting there bored, like, bro, we could put you on the track, dog, to like helping a lot of people, bro. Like like what I do, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be making money, dog. Like a lot of people would, because there's not a whole lot of like Hispanic, you know, I don't know any, you know, Hispanic, you know, people that have been involved in gangs and all that shit that are out here doing this work. I mean, I knew one, but he fell off. But like,
yeah, you're right. I haven't seen too many, like you said, like, you know, You're right.
I mean, like, it's not hard, dog. Like, you don't have to have a degree. Like, you don't have to have a college degree. Like, I'll tell you what class you got to take. It's only like fucking 48 hours.
Class.
Yeah, and then
just be willing to stay drug free, I guess. You know
well, you don't have to do that either. But like, you know,
yeah. I mean, if we're gonna be
where you can get
people,
a fucking job, a car, and a place to live, and get some traction and some positive shit going on in your life.
Because I'm
to
pretty
where
sure you talk to people like me, addicts, other addicts, and you know, they probably are not gonna take your advice if they know that you're using yourself. So, you know, if you know they see that you're clean and you're doing good, you know, then
yeah.
you know,
I mean, it's better.
relate.
I think it's better to be mostly clean or like at least off the hard dope, or what people do is their own business.
Yeah.
But you know, like, do what you do as long as you're real about it. I think people will feel you. You know what I'm saying?
Where it won't affect your job and you're able to go. You know.
Not where I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of people are. I mean, if we set some goals and shit, like, we could get you going, dog, and get you a job that pays money, bro. Like, not no $28 an hour, like more than that, you know?
Yeah, I feel you. I just gotta get on this. I'm gonna talk to the doctor tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
Or Friday, but I was really hoping, because I don't know, he said go Wednesdays or Fridays, but so I don't know if like Thursday he's out, you know, running like in the streets. I mean, that's what he kind of told me. He said like on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you know, the way
You talking about Matt?
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
don't know if he's out there in the van riding around, but somebody had went on Thursday. Mike had went on Thursday, and he ended up seeing him. So when I talked to the doctor, I was like, I thought you said Wednesdays and Fridays. He's like, yeah, you can go Thursdays too, but you know, I just didn't want everybody to show up like all at the same time, so I just said Wednesdays and Fridays. Like, all right. I thought about that last night, like, man, and I woke up this morning, and I was like, man, I'm gonna go see him. And then by the time I was like actually ready to go, it was already like two something, about to be 3, and I was like, man, I ain't gonna probably be able to. I gotta catch the bus out there and see him, and then probably go in there and wait. And I don't know if he has like other people in front of me, and it's because it's just a pop-up visit, like a walk-in. So he might already have.
You can walk in over there on top of this every day, like if you want. Like, I know those people real well.
That's where I was gonna go, but I didn't know if he had like set appointments for already people. So if I go, I just have to wait, and I didn't want to have to wait, and then it'd be there's already. I just really went there for nothing because it's already gonna be closing, you know, everything. So I just maybe I go tomorrow, like early in the morning.
You're on the right. That little seed right there that you're thinking of could blossom into like a badass fucking life with whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you ain't digging this shit on the street with. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, this ain't cool. It ain't cool.
I mean,
I'm trying to do.
It is what it is.
I had my mind, man. I should just stay clean. Like when I got out and
but
on that right track,
the thing is, what I've noticed is like, I mean, I did heroin for 15 years, and you know, I tried to stop a bunch, right? But it's like, none of us are gonna stop until
you're ready.
It's just that time. Yeah, like me saying, hey, you know, why don't you go get on subs? Like, it's not gonna happen unless that person is like done.
Yeah.
And we don't know when that is. Like, it can be at any time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's either going to kill us or we're going to wind up in jail or institutions, or we're going to fucking clean up a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
That's the way.
Yeah.
It is.
That's what I was thinking, the same thing. And that's why I was like, man, I'm going to see the doctor tomorrow. This was yesterday. I was thinking about going today, so today I'm saying that I'm gonna go tomorrow, and I'm for real. Like, I'm try to wake up or stay up or whatever. Wake up early and go. I think they open like at 8 or 9 or whatever. I'm gonna go. Probably wait there and, you know, tell the people I'm here to see Dr. Matt with.
Do you know what I feel like? I mean, this is what I did, man. Like, I imagined like who I wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of man I wanted to be what I wanted to look like, what I wanted people to perceive me as. You know what I'm saying? Like, while I was trying to get clean, you know what I'm saying? And I set that goal to be that guy. And like, what do I know? I know substance use and working out, you know? So I got into what I'm doing, outreach, you know what I mean? And I got a family and a house and nice stuff, dude. Like, I never thought
You would have that.
I mean, I used to think, you know, like
It's possible.
like kind of dream about it and think that I would get there, but like I didn't know I would be here like this fast.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
all it took was to clean up. You know, all that money that you spend on that, you know, you're able to save.
dude, yeah, man. Like,
it
happens
spend a lot of
quick.
money on that. You know, on the drug, we spend a lot of money. You know, it might not seem like it. You know, it might seem like you're struggling to get high, to get cash, to get high. But that's you know, every day doing that, maybe two, 3 times a day. You know, imagine saving that for a whole week, and then imagine saving that for the whole month. You know, all that money builds up, and that's, you know, that's extra money.
And then, like, I would also think about women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I needed to, like, obviously have some money, like get a job, and the kind of women I wanted to hang out. You know what I'm saying?
You might want to take her out. Can't even buy her a drink or soda or nothing.
Yeah, but like, you know what I'm saying? If you could, we could get you like a rock star, bro. Like, you establish a reputation in the community, like, you know, with all the service providers and shit like that, like I have, like, which you would definitely do. You know what I'm saying? Like, anytime you're ready, man, you fucking holler at me and we will fucking go to work.
I'm gonna holler at you soon, man. I'm gonna go holler at the doctor. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna holler at the doctor first, for real.
All right, Pee Wee. Well, it's good catching up, man, and we'll be talking real soon. Is there anything you want to, any closing statement?
Man, I just want to say, man, like, for, you know, all the addicts and stuff that are out there still doing it. You know, I'm still doing it myself. I can't, you know, I'm just saying this to myself too. You know, hey, it's never late. It's never late to quit. You know what I'm saying? It's never too late. You know, you can always quit. And like Jay said, you know, change your life around, because that's what I'm trying to do right now. Like, I'm on that wheel right now, man. I'm trying to get it going, and we'll see tomorrow. You know, and I'll go see the doctor. You know, that's all I got. You know,
and we'll do an update here shortly.
Yeah.
All right,
Definitely do that.
Pee Wee, we out. Above and below.